So, I'm starting this off with a quick little story. 2 years ago, year and a half ago, I started my fitness journey. I started weightlifting, which is something that I should have been doing, quite frankly, for the longest time, but no, my little dumbass figured it out a little bit later. So, anyway, I started my fitness journey. So, what ended up happening is I went into this and I felt like a fragile little kid, okay? Quite frankly, I did not look at myself as a man. I did not look at myself as someone strong and capable. So I went in there and I started lifting, 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 lifting. And after a couple of months, I made some progress. I made a little bit of progress, okay? But I didn't make much. I didn't make much because I wasn't consistent. I felt weak. I didn't really want to go too much. Therefore, I couldn't make any gains. So, let me ask you this. What causes that? Feelings of being weak, feelings of being incompetent, feelings of basically just feeling like a little bitch, to be quite frank. Low testosterone levels. So, my friend, fast forward to now, I go to the gym feeling like an absolute champ, like a gem. I feel the strength inside of me. I feel the grit, the force. So, how did I do it? First of all, this video is about the testosterone crisis. I'm going to explain to you why testosterone levels in today's day and age are so damn low. It is catastrophic, dude. You can search this up yourself. Compare today's testosterone levels maybe to the 1980s, 70s, 60s. Compare them. You're going to be shocked how much lower they are. It is incredible. It is a real life crisis. And back then, I was ignorant of what was causing all this, because there is something in the modern media that is going on, that is brainwashing us, that is making us take certain actions that completely eliminate our testosterone and our ability to just feel like a man, essentially. So I'm going to talk about those things in this video, because if you're going through them, I'm going to save you from them. I am going to save you from not being brain rotted by all of this false information being passed down by the government. By the way, they have a lot of profit to be made from that. That's why they do it. They want to keep men weak, controllable, soft. They want to keep them gullible, essentially. And the really good way to do that is to reduce their testosterone levels. So they've been doing these few things that are really dangerous, that are detrimental to our testosterone, and they're working. They are very much working. They really are. So I'm going to teach you how to stop that in this video, if you are falling for it. Now, before we get into it, there was a 2020 study that showed the grip strength of men now compared to back then. And the results are shocking, to say the least. And they're honestly not surprising, at least not to me, when you see the testosterone levels of today's day and age, all right? Dude, it was incredible. Like, today's grip strength in men is much lower as well. Much lower than it was back in the 1980s, 1970s. The grip strength has gone down significantly, because grip strength and testosterone are really correlated, are extremely correlated. So your ability to grip something and hold it like really tight, that says a lot about how much T levels you have, about how much of a man you feel like. I want you to notice that you might have a few days where you feel a little bit weaker. You have a little bit weaker grip, and you have a little bit of gains in your grip. And you're like, why do I feel so strong in my grip sometimes, and sometimes I just don't feel like any grip strength? It's because, my friend, of your fluctuating testosterone levels. There are more biological factors, obviously, right? But that is it is up there. It is up there. And if your testosterone levels are very inconsistent, they're going up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Like, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Because you need consistent, actual, good testosterone levels. You can't have them just be down here most of the time and just, small little peaks, small little spikes. Because you didn't do the mistakes that you're doing right now for maybe just a few days. So I'm going to teach you how to fix all of these. So you can stop falling for the modern propaganda and you can actually start putting in a fix. So before I give you the solutions, I want to talk about the crisis itself, and I want to talk about what are the things causing it. So if you're doing any of these things, you can stop doing them. And ta-da, you're going to have higher levels of testosterone already doing that. But you can implement a few other techniques that I'm going to tell you about at the end of the video. First off, you have been told as a man that it is okay to be feminine. That it is okay to let out your emotions and to show everyone your soft side. To show everyone your emotional side. To show everyone that, you know what? It is okay to cry. It is okay to do all these things and show weakness. Let out your emotions. Bring out the femininity in you. Bullshit. It's bullshit. You know what happens when you have feminine men? School shootings. You have felons. You have complete disaster. A feminine man, my friend, is far more dangerous than a masculine man. A masculine man has emotional control. He has emotional control and he knows how to let out the anger when he chooses to. An emotional man, on the other hand, he's far more dangerous because he doesn't have any control of his emotions. And if he decides one day, I'm going to shoot up a school, I'm going to do this, I'm going to rob a store, I'm going to commit the most outrageous crime, we're cooked. Okay? Now, I'm not talking in terms of capability of danger, because the masculine man is far more capable of danger than the feminine, all right? Because he can inflict a lot more damage. But the thing is, the feminine man doesn't restrain himself. The masculine one, he thinks logically, he thinks with his head, he judges before he makes decisions, he's mindful, he has emotional control. Am I saying that as a masculine person and as a masculine man, you should hold in your emotions and not let them out? No. I'm saying that the difference between a masculine man and a feminine man is how they let those emotions out. A feminine man will just put them out there in the world and just put their junky little emotions onto everyone and just let it out and let them burst. The masculine man, on the other hand, is mindful of their emotions. They don't stimulate their brain in order to escape them. They journal. They go to the gym to process them. They look for very healthy ways to process these emotions. And therefore, whenever they interact in daily life with people, it looks like they're emotionless. It really does. Because they process all the emotions that they do feel somewhere else. Not when they're talking to people. When they're talking to people, they're in the moment. They're not busy processing all the emotions that they're feeling. They already did that. They've done that already. In a very healthy way. No, feminine men, on the other hand, if they're angry, if they're sad, if they're all these things, oh no, they'll take it out on everyone. They will be angry. They will bottle everything up and just burst it into the world. Showing weakness, showing incompetence, and showing danger. Because they're not able to control those emotions as a masculine man is. So my friend, it is very dangerous. Don't listen to any of the modern media telling you, okay, it's fine to be a feminine man. It's fine to be fragile and weak as a man, because that is far from the truth. That should not be the case, and you should look into stoicism and learn the very basics of masculinity. Next thing is staying away from plastics. Man, dude, this one's sad as well, because plastics are everywhere. They're all around us in today's day and age. Plastics are in your hand, they're in the keyboard, they're everywhere, all right? Seriously, there's plastic everywhere you look. In the packaging for your food, everywhere. Thing is, plastic has been shown that at the most micro level, it enters your body, and guess what? Guess what it does? It increases estrogen levels and it decreases testosterone levels. How corrupt. And it is such a coincidence that it is totally a coincidence that plastics have been in use for the past many years, and we have also seen a decline in testosterone for the past many years. My friend, make no mistake, they are directly linked. If you have low levels of testosterone, another great thing you can do is try to stay away from plastics as much as you can. Granted, in today's day and age, it is very hard. You're not going to be able to do it 100%. I'm not able to. You're not going to be able to. Nobody can, all right? Because plastics, sadly, are a part of our society now. But try to stay away from them as much as humanly possible, because they have catastrophic estrogen effects on your body. You do not want to be around them. Trust me, bro. Being a mouth breather. My friend, do not breathe through your mouth. Don't. It has many bad effects. It doesn't have a single good effect. Breathing through your nose will have amazing effects on you, on your hormonal health, on your sleep. Cosmetically, your face will look better. Everything is better when you breathe through your nose, because it is just, you can look into the benefits yourself. To be honest, I've seen a lot of the specifics, but at this point, there are so many benefits that, to be honest, I can't even bring them at the top of my head. Hormonal health, testosterone, and your cosmetics, and your sleep. Those are some that I can think of off the top of my head. But you can search up the infinite list of things that will happen if you start breathing through your nose as opposed to through your mouth. Your chin is going to start poking forward, and you're actually going to have a jawline. You're not going to be like tucked chin. Just look at the face, search up the face of a mouth breather and of a nose breather. So my friend, make no mistake about it, breathing through your mouth is critical. So don't put it to the side. Get that fixed as soon as you can. Next thing, the part that you have been waiting for. How do you fight this? What are tools to increase your testosterone and to fight this? 3 things. There are 3 important things that you are going to implement that will increase your testosterone and completely just fix this for you, all right? I already went into detail with these 3 things in another video. It was one of my first videos, actually. You can just scroll down. It was one of my first videos. But another thing is eat eggs. Just eat 3 eggs every single day. Weightlifting, specifically heavy weights. Lift really heavy weights and go to sleep early, bro. Get your 8 hours of sleep in, please. It is super essential to hormonal health. And every time that you wake up and you don't sleep 8 hours, I'm pretty sure, I looked at a study. It was, I think, 15% less testosterone throughout the day for every hour you sleep less than 8 hours. That is insane. 15% less. So, bro, take care of your sleep. Please take care of your sleep. Eat 3 eggs a day and start weightlifting. I explained why those things are good in a previous video, on the testosterone video that I already made. So if you want more specifics, go look into that. But aside from that, bro, that's all for today's video. Take care.